back. Thanks for tuning in to the Admiral Bourbon. Today's going to be part 3 of the 77 Hot Bird Resto-Mod. We're going to start by trying to remove some wheels here. I'm just going to try to, with a small screwdriver, just work this crack back and forth a little bit here. You should be able to open it up a little bit. It's probably enough already. Let me see. Almost. Not quite. Alright, we're going to work at it a little more. Hold on. Looks like this tab's coming up here now. Let's try to pry this out a little bit. Looks like we're getting it now. There we go. Yeah, these wheels are done anyway. That's it for the back one. And we'll just do the same kind of thing on the front. I'm going to pry back and forth on these here 2 prongs. But I'm going to do most of it off camera so you don't get too tired. Hold on a second. Okay. I put these wheels on with some tape. Have a look at that. See, the back wheel doesn't fit the opening as well as it should. Both these wheels front and back are the same size, but the original Hot Bird had the larger back wheel. It looks good, but think about this now. What if we stole a wheel off this here Hot Wheels locomotive? If you can really see them, yeah, you can see look at these. And oddly enough, if I take this thing apart, just like that, pop this bird apart, look at these wheels. The back wheel fits the opening perfectly, the front wheel is awesome too. We might recondition these wheels, put them in the bird. I'm going to take the wheels off the chassis, put them on my chassis, see how they look. Well, that gives you an idea of how it would look. The problem is, these back wheels, they're not wide enough to fit the chassis. I could file off some bumps and do a couple little things. I could make it work. But one thing, when I do put the front on, I'll close the body up all the way. The front wheels, they're hitting on the fender. I'm not getting a good roll on it. I'd have to sink the axle. Sink it down in the chassis here some small ways. I can pop this out. You can see I could lower it down the width of the axle, an axle thickness down, and you know what, that would be enough. That would be enough to get this wheel conversion to work. Those would spin. I have to do the same thing to the back, sink it down, but I also have to skinny up these wheels a tiny bit, get rid of the, well, not get rid of it, but just thin that bump out a tiny bit. So let me know if you think that's the kind of way we should go with wheels, or I'll just use the wheels I already showed you with the flying spokes. They're pretty good too. Well, let's try lowering the axle space down a little bit with this saw. Gently get it to go where I want it here. And then we'll take it down a little bit. See where we're at. We start stuff cuts pretty fast. So I'm down into the tab, probably enough to sink this axle into it. Yeah, it pushes down all right. Push it in and squish it in. So if I do go with that wheel, now we can see we've got plenty of wheel clearance here. So I think it'd be worth it. I could paint the center of the rim. Could be onto something here. Well, let's start by doing some filing in here. Bring this inner edge right here, back it up a little bit. There, that's pretty flat. We'll get it this side here some. Sounds good, eh? There, a little scratchy scratch on that. Okay, same thing, other side. Yeah, it's pretty flat. There, I think we got it there. Okay. Well, that's the first step. Getting this thing to fit on here. And almost going now. Okay. Okay. Looks pretty flat. It's pretty flat. One thing I noticed, I don't think you'll be able to see it now. I thought I saw a crack. Maybe I didn't, which is a good thing. See how those wheels go in here a little bit. They're almost in. I'm gonna cut a little of that plastic nub off. We'll see how it fits in a second. So then we'll get this front axle popped in. It's popped in already. Okay, let's fit the body on and see how this would actually look. How would it look? Okay. Look at that. We've got wheel clearances. They're pretty good. Wow. Yeah, let's look at that. Look at that there. Alright, so I might be doing these wheels. Can't go wrong there. Paint the centers maybe. Oh yeah. So what was once a dilapidated, busted down train, which I bought today, has become this totally wicked looking Trans Am. This leaves a hot bird in the dust. I think because of the way the back wheels fit the opening so perfectly and the front, I think we're going to go with these wheels. If I have to change the color of the rim, the red line, we can go with a blue line if I need to, or a silver, depending on what the color option poll suggests, whether we paint this car candy apple red or candy blue. So let's get that pole working and see what happens. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Bye.